Hello everyone, I'm Socksway Up and welcome back to another episode of Socksway Up Plays Minecraft. Today we're doing a little bit of terraforming to prepare for the build that's going to be featured in this episode. And you can see we're kind of extending the shoreline. And this was something that I didn't really want to do, but there's a building that we're going to put in this area that's definitely going to need a little bit more land mass. So we're going to do that. We're going to gather some resources for that. Don't mind the underneath. We'll take care of the water. Eventually, we'll clear it out. We won't allow the water to stay there long term. Not going to get to that this episode. Today we're going to get this terraformed up, get the land at least built out to this shape, and enjoy our iron that gets collected while we do it. But yeah, we'll have to do a lot of gathering for this project. It's going to be a little bit of a big one for me. At least they're not easy resources to gather. Not really. So moving on to gathering some dirt, we're gonna need a lot of dirt to fill that land, and then, you know, gotta get rid of the sand. I don't like the sand, so we get rid of that, place some more dirt blocks down to fill in this gap or the space that we created. It's a little bit of a grind, but I'm enjoying it. Then we head to the nether. We're gonna need a lot of quartz for this project. It's not really safe here. You can see we almost fall and we lose stuff. Then we get distracted. We get distracted by bargaining. I don't know if I'm using the right word, but yeah. So this guy, give him gold, and he gives us stuff back, and then he's not very nice. But more gathering of quartz after the distraction's over. Dang it! Why am I doing it up here? I should just cave. I should just cave for this. But yeah, at least these are repairing my gear at least. We're also gonna need bees. We need some wax. We're gonna use copper for the first time, so we're just kind of over here waiting for them to go into their home. Yeah, can you go in there? So I decided the nether wasn't the best approach, so we're going to trade. We're going to trade with our villagers to get enough quartz. We need a lot of quartz for this project, so we're using our sugarcane farm, turning it into paper, and we're trading all the paper. We're also going to use some of the iron that we have. We need lots of emeralds. We need lots of quartz blocks to turn into quartz bricks and quartz pillars. But yeah, here's some iron trading as well. We're gonna get, thank you. And he upgraded. What did you upgrade? Yeah, they're the bubbles. They're the bubbles. Let's see, what did you upgrade to? Ooh. Shovel and an axe, I like it. All right, so let's go over here. You're not upgraded yet. I think we're good almost on all diamond armor and gear. You have some too. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, now that we're done being distracted, we're gonna get as many, only 12? You're only 12. All right, we're gonna have to wait for a lot of cycles of these. And we only have 2 masons. Let's see where we're at. Let's get these turned into bricks. Let's fly on over to where we're collecting and gathering all of our resources and prepping for this build. And we'll put it in here, and we're kind of just keeping track of the resources this way to make sure I don't get too many quartz blocks, because this is a grind. It's definitely a grind. All right, copper is next. So we got pretty much everything else we need. So we're gonna start working on copper. So let's fly back over. We had all of these raw ore that we're turning into copper ore, copper ore, turning into copper. We're copper ore turning into raw copper. Words are confusing to me. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna utilize, let's find the rest that we have. I know we have some more. There's some copper ore. Let's see what else we have in these chests, because I haven't completely, moved everything to the sorting system, and some of these things won't even fit in there because we didn't make it big enough. But let's go ahead and find all the rest of the copper that we have, and that should be, I think we have some more. There they are. Oh, we already have ingots. Nice. Okay, so that's gonna help a ton. Let's get this in here, maybe just half of that? Yeah, we'll split it between these 2 blast furnace. And then we'll go ahead and break the rest of this ore up. We have 11 left. Let's see how much we get out of that. I think it might be enough. I know copper is kind of works really well with fortune. So let's see what we do here. Let's use our Fool's Fortune pickaxe. And we got over a stack already. Beautiful. All right, let's split these between these furnaces. We'll go ahead and split that stack, split this one. We'll do half in each so they get done at the same time. And we'll take all the ingots we have, turn them into blocks, and see how close we are to our resources. I think this might help us. So 19, that's not great. And then we come in here, we can make the slabs with it. We get 8 per block. Oh. I'm not gonna complain about that. That seems high. All right, so let's put this in here, see where we're at. We're not done yet. We're gonna do some more gathering. I'm gonna put this away. What a grind. I'm having fun though. It's been a grind, but we'll get the build going here in just a second. All right, all the resources have been gathered. It's time to look in the box and see. Actually, all the grass, yeah, it's turned to grass as well. I didn't want to really start until then because I think it looks better. I don't like the dirt blocks, but let's look at the chest. We got a lot of quartz bricks, ton of stacks. We got a lot of pillars, some cut copper, and stairs. We also have some deep slate that's gonna be part of this build. We have some iron doors, some fences, and yeah, that quartz shouldn't be there. But let's move on into this build. Let's gather the resources we need, at least to get us started for the first phase here. Yeah, we'll need all of those. I guess we can put a lot of this in our inventory. That'll be helpful. We won't have to come back here a lot, but at least for the first layer, we're gonna need the doors. Where are they at? Right there. And then the pressure plates and a little bit of stained glass panes. That'll help us get started. Let's do this. It's about time. So today's build is going to be a lighthouse that is, the first thing you see if you're traveling by sea or flying into town. We wanted this. It's kind of a thing I do in Minecraft. Every world that I create, I end up having a lighthouse. We tend to be on the coast somewhat in every single world that I build. So we're doing it. But this time, we put a little different spin on it. I actually took some inspiration from the real world, and I'm trying to recreate a building that I saw in real life that I just fell in love with. And that building was in Escanaba, Michigan. It is the lighthouse there. It's known as the Sandpoint Lighthouse, and there's a couple angles of the shots of it. Let me know if you think I did a good job recreating it. It was fun to do it this way. I haven't really ever tried to recreate a real life building in Minecraft, but we did this time, and I think it turned out really good. I think it fits well in this spot. We have a little bit more terraforming and just detailing to do with the landscaping to really finish this area out as it leads back into the original, starter village that we had. This whole area is going to start blending together here real soon, and I'm really excited about where this world's headed. So we're working on the pillars. This actual tower in the front is going to be where the lighthouse light is, and we'll get to that at the very end of the time lapse, but then we switch on over to the roof. You can see it's copper. We don't have wax yet, so we'll have to get to that in a later episode. We're gonna need to wax all those, or I'm gonna be up there a lot using my axe to, get rid of the oxidization. Once they oxidize, they change colors. We can get some wax, we can prevent that. We're gonna build a farm for that, possibly inside this building next episode. But we move over to the main tower at this point where the light is for the lighthouse, and we decorate that out and try to make it, look as much as possible like our real life subject that we're trying to recreate, and I think we did a good job. Let me know what you think. Would you have done anything different? I really like the fact that we have quartz brick that we're able to use to make the textures look a little different and mix it in with the pillars. Well, we're gonna fly away, turn around, there it is. It's nighttime. We have a light guiding us into the town with a nice building. We haven't done the inside yet. We'll get to that later on, like I mentioned. But I think it turned out pretty cool. This whole area here, we're gonna have to do some landscaping, add some trees, add some bushes, potentially some flowers, all of that like we've been doing in the other areas. We'll have to add some lighting too. I wanna be able to roam around here at night and not worry about mobs and actually enjoy the fact that these buildings look nice at night, and we don't get to see that very often. But let's sleep here to make it daytime. Oh, that guy's not gonna let us. We don't have any of our good gear on, do we? Yeah, I put that all away for the time lapse. Oh, go. Yeah, let's get him with our pickaxe. Go away. All right, now we can sleep. So, we've done it. We've finished this build, at least for now. We got a little bit of decorating going on and some more terraforming of, future plans I was starting to work with in this area. I updated the path. I added a path down here that leads us, I gotta get rid of that chest, leads us to the iron farm, so we can go this direction, go straight to the iron farm, or we can come back this way. This tree, I gotta move that tree. That's not gonna work there. Or we can take this path around. Let's get rid of this now. This is gonna drive me nuts. We'll have to make a custom tree here. I do want one in this spot, but I don't want the leaves that low. I wanna be able to walk on the path, and we'll get a taller tree going there. Maybe we'll make our own. So that takes care of that. Yeah. So then we, wander the way down, and we can go to the iron farm this way, or we can keep going to the lighthouse. And this area here, we'll have like a dock, maybe. I haven't really decided yet in that area, but inside's not decorated yet, like I mentioned. We'll be making a farm in here next episode, or maybe a couple episodes from now, and finish out the inside of this. We're not going to leave it empty like we did the sheep farm one. Definitely going to decorate on the inside there and get a farm going in there. That's what we do with all of our builds, so that's what we're going to do next. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. I had a blast making this, recreating a building in real life for the first time ever. I think it turned out pretty sweet. Have a good one.